Welcome to the intersection of history and legend. Today we focus on Alexander the Great, one of the most remarkable conquerors in history. But his story is not just about territorial expansion, it's a grand epic where myth and legend intertwine. From his divine birth, through his incredible conquests, to his mysterious death, let's delve deep into the life of this extraordinary figure. Alexander's story begins with his birth, shrouded in myth. Born in 356 BC in Pella, Macedonia, legend has it that his mother, Olympias, dreamt that Zeus appeared to her with thunder, announcing that she would bear a child destined for greatness. This event is seen as a sign that Alexander was not just an ordinary man, but a being chosen by the gods themselves. Even his father, King Philip II, accepted this divine connection as a source of royal power. From a young age, Alexander displayed exceptional talent. At 13, he began his education under the great philosopher Aristotle, absorbing knowledge in science, philosophy, ethics, politics, and military strategy. Aristotle not only imparted knowledge, but also instilled in Alexander a sense of ethics and leadership befitting a king. Additionally, a significant event during his youth was his taming of the wild horse Bucephalus, a feat that demonstrated his insight and leadership. This moment was a foreshadowing of the great deeds to come. At the age of 20, in 334 BC, Alexander embarked on his campaign in Asia. One of the most symbolic moments of his early conquest was the encounter with the Gordian Knot. In the town of Gordium, there was a complex knot tied to an ancient prophecy. Whoever could untie it would become the ruler of Asia. Rather than struggling to untie it, Alexander decisively cut through the knot with his sword, symbolizing his boldness and determination to shape his own destiny. This act exemplified his leadership and willingness to forge his own path. Alexander's conquest began in 334 BC as he crossed the Hellespont into Asia. His forces first clashed with the Persian Empire, achieving a decisive victory at the Battle of Granicus. In 333 BC, he defeated King Darius III of Persia at the Battle of Issus, paving the way for his march into the heart of Persia. After taking Syria and Egypt, where he was crowned as pharaoh and revered as a god, Alexander founded the city of Alexandria in 331 BC, which would become a center of culture and knowledge. His campaigns took him further east to Bucephalus, and by 326 BC, he had reached the foothills of the Himalayas in India. His empire stretched from the Mediterranean Sea to the Indus River, making it one of the largest empires in history. As Alexander continued his conquests, he began to see himself as not just a king, but a god. In Egypt, he was hailed as the son of Amun, and in Persia, he adopted the title of King of Kings, further solidifying his divine status. However, this deification also led to a growing isolation. His close companions and generals began to distance themselves as the gap between mortal and divine widened. The internal conflicts and growing doubts among his followers foreshadowed the tragic events that would follow. In 323 BC, Alexander suddenly fell ill and died in Babylon under mysterious circumstances. The cause of his death remains a subject of debate to this day, with theories ranging from poisoning to disease, or even the intervention of the gods who had decided his time on earth was over. His body was laid to rest in Alexandria, but its exact location has since been lost to history. Alexander's death marked the end of an era, but his legacy lives on. He is remembered not only as a historical figure, but as a legend whose life transcends the boundaries of reality and myth. Alexander the Great's story transcends the boundaries between history and myth. The empire he built is not just a tale of territorial conquest, but a symbol of hope and the boundless potential of humanity. His legend will continue to be told, challenging us to explore the limits of what is possible. Don't forget to subscribe and like. In our next video, we'll continue to explore the intersections of history and mythology.